They did raise it though.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they brought it up a little. It was a small safe. It wasn't that big, but when they upped it, it was face down in the trunk. The door fell right off it. They found some cheap costume jewelry in there, which is totally worthless, except as a souvenir, and a 1980s video camera, and the license plate they brought up. So there wasn't much. Yeah, they're kind of disappointing. I got told I'm gonna tell the old man cancel the trip to Vegas. You know, you know, you're not gonna get. Yeah, it was empty. They cracked it. Yeah, all that running around, anticipating.
I was gonna run that light.
Yeah, I know. That would have been something to film.
I was gonna
That would have been something to film. I would have fucking filmed that for sure.
I was so gonna run that. You heard me gun it. I gunned it. I was so gonna run that light. I was so gonna run that light.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
I was gunning it.
Absolutely perfect.
That was just a second more.
First, I filmed you committing the crime, and then the cop right there.
Almost. So that's the plate off the Titanic.
Yep. Yep. So now they're going to release the videos and stuff.
What about a front plate?
The front of the car smashed. Probably in there, but it's all mangled up.
So that's why we smashed in the car?
Yeah, into the whatever's left of the front grill and shit like that. Said the car's in really good shape too. There you go. I said it's too bad. I said it could be restored because fresh water is really surprisingly well preserved, considering how shitty the license is.
So now, did they raise it all the way up to
the safe? It's hanging 18 feet below the surface on a big lift bag.
Oh, but not the car.
Not the car. No, they didn't have to lift the car. They're not going to lift the car. Too many environmental concerns doing that. Yeah, he's all disappointed now and shit. He had that money spent.
Bills were paid and...
yeah, we're taking a trip on this. It's going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars in there. Loaded with coke. Who knows how much was actually in there. But you know what? It was 1990. Then, like now, restaurants are a credit card business. You know, they're not big on cash. Not every, you look around, most people pay their restaurant bill with a credit card. You know, except for the tip, and the tip is taken home by the servers. It's not put in the safe. You know, bars might get a little bit more cash business, but not restaurants.
But it didn't change much in the last 15, 20 years.
No, not really. Not that aspect anyway.
So if the cops had got the car and got the safe that night...
If they'd caught him leaving with the safe, then they would have got the safe what was in it. But the guys obviously took the safe back to their hideout or whatever and cracked it, which wasn't hard to do according to Dan because it was a pretty cheap safe. And then they threw it back in the car and dumped the car in there. Obviously one or another of them remembered dumping cars in there as a kid or whatever, probably. And they're telling me there's a whole fucking wall of cars in there. And on fairly, you know, 1970s and 60s type cars, not shipped in the 30s and 40s.
Really?
Yeah, so those are the stolen cars. Those are the ones that kids are ripping off and dumping in there after joyriding them for a day or two, you know? That people I talked to that told me those stories. Yeah, they've identified a van. It's like mid-70s they saw, and a few other ones. Now they're going to pay more attention to that because they're done with the car. Last few dives they've done have been primarily about trying to recover the safe. So.
Yeah. So how far down? 600?
175 feet.
Is it?
That's where the car is. Yes. Yeah, 175 feet on a shelf kind of thing. You sort of hanging there out over the abyss, you know. And it's upright. It's upright on the floor. Well, I think I showed you the pictures, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it. You know.
Very vague, you know.
Well, that's all you're going to see down there because you need major lights to take photography down there. There's a lot of particulate shit in the water too, so it's hard to see.
Where they can't do a CGI cartoon of what it looks like down there, like they did Titanic.
Well, the video may show more. I don't know, you know, because you can pan the camera around and get more per frame, but we'll see. He took video today too of lifting the safe. That's going to be a whole video. That obviously is not going to be on today, but when he edits it and puts it up there, it will be. They were laughing when I told them how the state police were trying to recover the car that time. One, they were looking at completely the wrong area.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they thought it was over by the wall, but it wasn't. It's almost in the middle. Toward, much more close to the dock and out toward the middle. Yeah, it drifted when it went into the water, apparently.
Yeah. that's some shit. Are we braking?
Must be a COP. Aha! That's why.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Can you get it?
Yeah, the car's not wrecked. It's not a wreck. Whatever happened to him?
How much did we have to drink?
You know what? He probably had to take a shit or something, pull over an emergency.
No way, no way.
Well, he's not rolled. He's not wrecked.
He skidded and went right up into the grass and was a teenage kid.
I don't know. Well, didn't get his tickets. You're not supposed to be in the median with your car. Sure, he's thinking of a really poor excuse right now.
Yeah, he skidded. No, you can see the skid marks.
A little earlier in the day to be too drunk.
He skidded like massive.
Oh, unless you wait, maybe something happened to his car. You know, stuck fucking throttle, some other bullshit. You drive old shit, that happens. Speaking of old shit, what happened with Terry's car? Oh, you weren't helping her with that today?
No?
Oh, what were you doing? Taking her fucking computer to get it fixed?
Tried to get that from her too. She wants to take it down around Kisco.
Wasn't that where you took her?
Nope.
Where the fuck did you take her?
Jersey.
What the fuck's taking her to Jersey for?
She wanted to go for a ride.
Ha!
I said, give me the computer. I'll give it to Mike. You'll have it back tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
shit,
well.
the result of that, she's never going to have the computer back. That's all. It's broke. It's done. Might as well just get a new one.
I called her to tell her that I'm going to be leaving Tuesday morning to go to Pennsylvania for a few weeks. So I won't be around for trips to Mount Kisco or Poughkeepsie, whatever. And she said, can you give me a ride to Mount Kisco tomorrow? I says, well, what time? She says, 1. I said, I think I can be back by then. She goes, where are you going? I said, I'm going to Jersey in the morning for a few hours. Can I come along? I said, sure. Be ready at 7:30. So I went and picked her up and we went down to Jersey.
What'd you do in Jersey?
Flea market.
A flea market? Anything good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yes. Fat 50s. How much are they ammo cans? Fat 50.
I don't know. 20, 25 bucks maybe?
That's what she wanted. $25.
Huh, did you get one?
No.
Why not?
'Cause I didn't know if you wanted. It was after 1 o'clock, and I didn't know if you wanted. But she's going to be there in 2 weeks.
Oh. Yeah, I could use one. For 25 bucks, I'm not going to buy 100 of them. But, one would be good.
Oh, okay.
One, maybe two. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah. I saw
How much
them.
cash I have in 2 weeks to afford that shit.
Yeah, they were the Fat 50.
Yeah. Yeah, for the squad, the saw rather.
Yeah. Exactly what it was.
Yeah, the old man gonna be disappointed. No
So when
$1
did
million
you find
payout.
out there was nothing in the
Just
safe?
now, I went to talk to him. When I come out, I heard him go up the stairs. I went over there to see what had happened. So, Randy Joy, nope.
No bundles of gold and.
No, well, a bundle of gold, if you consider costume jewelry gold, it was really cheap-ass costume jewelry. Obviously, they were probably doing house robberies, too. And this was probably loot that they discarded because they didn't want it, because there's just no value in it. Garbage.
Throw it in here and nobody would ever see it again.
Yeah, they got a Crowley milk crate, came out of it.
Now, do they know what the plate number is?
Who?
The cops. Back
Oh,
in
sure.
1990.
Back then they did, yeah, of course they did. It was reported stolen.
Did you see the Hamas license plate?
No,
The DMV issued a plate that said Hamas.
that's nice.
Yeah, they
Was that the guy's name?
No, well, that's who got the plate. They confiscated it. And it was around on some black BMW or Mercedes or something, and tinted windows, and they quickly pulled the plate. It was on the news. How'd this get past the DMV? What a lovely plate to have, you know?
Uh-huh.
And of course, whoever registered the car is under investigation. And who issued the plate, and the DMV it came out of.
Well, you heard about all the state trucks with the misspelled license plates on them, right?
No.
Yeah, it was 590 license plates with misspelled something. I forget if it was Department of Transportation or
Up
something.
on the side of the door?
No, on the license plate. They misspelled a word on the fucking license plate, Department of Transportation or something like that. I gotta look it up again. Ah, no, that's not a
EMS.
car. EMS, Transcare. And now they gotta recall all these plates, do them over. Well, you know what? Who makes the license plates? Prisoners in prison, right? A lot of these guys, maybe they didn't get a best education, they don't know how to read. Somebody's supposed to be proofreading this shit. Fire the fucking proofreader. And tell me nobody caught this, not the person designing it, not the person stamping it, setting the type or whatever the fuck they do, you know? The one taking possession of them, you know, somewhere along the line someone noticed it on a truck, I think, and said, wait a minute. Joke's on them, I guess.
Well, same one who did the Hamas license plate.
So no Victrolas?
No, I looked.
Well, that one was made in 1920.
Which one?
Which is what I thought, the one we found in Stormville.
Oh.
This is what I thought. I already repacked its springs, serviced the motor. I didn't get to clean it yet, but the motor's all done. It's playing normally this time.
What about that terrible sound? Was it the wrong?
That's gone. That reproducer is history. Not the right one, and badly in need of rebuilding. I put one of my number 2 reproducers on there, which I rebuilt, and it's fine. She's playing good.
Yeah, it plays like a champ, huh?
Literally, yes. It plays just like it was 1920. It's quiet. There's no more thump, thump, boom, 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 nothing like that. All you really ever have to do to those things is clean them. That's all. Pull the springs out, wipe off that ancient stone-hard fucking grease, stick it back in there with new white grease, and she's good. Another 100 years and it'll be fine.
So what's it worth now?
Oh, right now, no more than I paid for it, really, because it's not cleaned up or anything. All I did was service the motor. Although servicing a motor, the average cost, like you sent it up to the place upstate that does it, they're going to charge you about $145. Some places charge as much as $500. I mean, it's ridiculous. Highway fucking robbery, especially for a Victor, which is the easiest to work on. You know, but about 100, 150, 130, 150 is the average price to clean, repack the springs, do everything on the motor.
How much are you going to charge Terry for the phone call?
Oh, well, she interrupted my coffee break, made me look shit up. I figure about $50 ought to be good. Like she's actually going to get a job. Yeah, okay. I'll believe that when I see it. When I heard that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? He wants to hear that how she got fired story so badly, he's actually finding her a job somewhere? Is that what it is?
Huh?
So she can get fired from it so he gets to hear the story? Jeez.
No, apparently she looked in the penny saver and this restaurant, something to do with a restaurant.
Well, how the hell is she going to move fast enough to work in a restaurant? You know? Maybe the unemployment is finally creeping to a close. So now it's time to rustle up a job. You're whining to me about the car and emails all week. What the hell am I supposed to do about it? I can't help you. That's what you got a husband for. He's got to fix the car or sit there and listen to you whine about it. I don't give a damn what the hell. I warned you a long time ago the car was going to fall apart. She didn't believe me, apparently. She told me the K-frame's rusting out. Well, hey, yeah, duh. You know, I believe I mentioned that, too.
How long ago has it been rusting?
I'm sure it was rusting the day she bought it. Only now it's becoming more noticeable. All those cars did it. Now, I know hers isn't getting the maintenance and cleaning that it should, so she'll run it in salt and not wash it and eat stuff like that.
So sandblasting it and preserving it?
No, yeah, we're beyond that. The rot is deep-seated and seriously endangering the structural integrity of the vehicle. And apparently the brakes are shot. And it overheats. You know, it's a crapalier. There's a reason why we called them that. You know, they were good cars for the first 5 years. Okay cars for the first 7. After that, you're pretty much on your own.
You're on borrowed time?
Yes. After that, anything could happen. So, and most of those cars came off the road years ago.
Back flushing it won't do no good?
No, not really. What happens is the fins rust out, they corrode out of the radiator, and it starts to run hotter and hotter and hotter. It needs a new radiator. And that's the only thing going to stop the overheating shit. And the rot in the frame makes it worthless to put money into it because it's, you know, it's going to fall apart. The car's literally going to break apart. So what the hell good is that? She was lucky she got 2-3 years out of it. More than I expected, to tell you the truth. Oh, no. That's not a cop car.
When's that closing?
No idea. I have not been given a date, so I don't know. What are you doing? Are we going around the light?
Why, no.
Oh, I guess we are. Oh, we decided we wanted gas, but now we've decided, no, we don't want it anyway. And here we are going out the inn. Are we hungry?
You know, it's another 10, 15 minutes at this light.
10 or 15 minutes. Okay. 10 or 15 minutes.
Damn thing popped. Did you see it? It popped red just as we were coming up on it. Well, I thought I needed gas, now I don't. And I didn't see the no left sign, so. Was I not supposed to do that?
No, actually, I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see any signs.
Are we hungry? Is that what it is?
I'm kind of saving my appetite.
I told Mike not to start anything until we got there. 'Cause I didn't know if I might be late. Because if they'd have found that safe, we'd have been, you know, in some minute, I'd have been a little bit later than usual. No, don't call them and tell them to start it now. I'm not hungry yet anyway. This fucking heat kills my fucking appetite completely. I need a while in the air conditioning to build it up again.
I had a pastrami sandwich from practically the best place in all of Jersey. She orders a tuna fish.
Oh, you went back to the Hasidic place?
Yeah. I said, get a pastrami sandwich. You can get tuna fish.
I'm surprised she had money for a fucking sandwich. That's amazing. Or do you have to loan it out? Look at that.
No, I can't let her go hungry.
Yes, she can. I do it all the time. I don't listen to the fucking whining. Please, can I have some money for me to get my raise? I don't care. Starve. You got plenty of body fat. You do fine. You're not starving to death like Mrs. Brady is. Actually, Mrs. Brady gained 1.5 pounds, so she's doing all right. I just gave her another big tray full of brownies tonight. She's probably scarfing them down as we speak. Here we go, accelerating to the light.
All right, just sure that, you know, I don't get caught at the red light. Or I don't run a red light.
Don't get caught for speeding either. That would delay dinner considerably. One, for you getting the
And
ticket.
I'd still be back there at that light now. I'd be just coming through the red light now.
One, for you getting the ticket, that'll delay it. And two, from Mike's gales of laughter rolling on the floor when he hears about it with delay starting the food. I still hear that, feel that vibration. You have that looked at yet?
All right, yeah, not until I get back. I'm going away.
You taking this?
No.
Oh, no, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you went all the way to Jersey with it doing that. Well, if it broke, you just have Terry walk to the nearest, you know, gas station, get a tow truck.
Yeah, she sweat today.
Huh?
Like an oven out there. Sauna.
Oh, I know. I've been out in it all day.
What's the coldest it gets down there?
Where, in the mine?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, 42 degrees? 40, 39? Yeah, it gets very cold. Cold enough they need heated suits at that depth, which is one of the things I guess they're testing. Are we slowing down for some reason? I wonder why.
Boy, just the shifting by accident.
Okay. You know he wouldn't actually be able to see your taillights, right? If you hit the brake, I'm saying. Of course, the cop car behind us probably sees him anyway, so.
Talk about a light out.
Yeah, something happened. I told Terry, oh, poor little dead deer. I told Terry, why don't you ask Mike to fix your car? I said, but when you do, I want to be there to film it. That reaction would be worth getting on tape. The howls of laughter. You want me to what? Oh, what? And you have no what?
Yeah.
Totally, take Billy's car. She says, fuck Billy, I don't like Billy. Well, the hell would you? Fucking it was your job, not mine. She's been doing that long enough. Poor guy has to give half his paycheck to her.
He's on what, permanent disability?
No, I think he's still on comp. But she would be the one to ask on that, not me. I don't pay attention. All I know is neither one of them is working. And both of them could be doing something. Just two more living on the government tit. That's what that is. Two gold bricks. One incompetent.
Seaside to see Snooki's house.
Snooki's house?
Yeah, when they filmed Jersey Shore.
No idea. Not a movie I recall ever seeing.
No, it's that reality show, Jersey Shore.
I don't spend a lot of time watching dumbass reality shows unless they involve cars. The only show about Jersey I watch is Boardwalk Empire.
When's that become available?
Another year.
Oh.
Well, first we watched season 3 because I got it on DVD. Then Mike had that HBO special offer. We watched season 4 almost immediately after season 3. So now season 4 is over. We have to wait until season 5 comes out. Not only comes out, but Mike doesn't have HBO anymore. So it has to come out, wait another 6-7 months, then be released on DVD before we get to see it. It's more like a year and a half before we're going to see it.
Ouch.
Either that or you got to buy Mike HBO, that's all. At least I don't have to help hoist a heavy fucking safe up the goddamn stairs. I'm not looking forward to that. No, my name is not on the contract, so what the hell? It's not going to me.
Gold bars, silver bars.
Not coming my way, no. Hoist your own fucking safe up the stairs. Or cut me in, one or the other. We'll be split in 3 ways now. 3 ways or nothing. Well, at least the safe wasn't sealed shut with nothing in it. Then we're going through a whole fucking ordeal of opening the goddamn thing only to find out it's empty. That would have sucked.
Like on the Titanic?
Yeah, exactly.
No diamonds.
Nothing.
Turn the camera off. Boss, who's that guy? Oh, same thing happened to Geraldo, boss.
Yeah.
Turn the goddamn camera off.
Yeah, Al Capone's vaults. I remember watching that special on TV.
Oh, that's what he says. He says the same thing happened to Al Capone and his career never recovered.
No, the same thing happened to Geraldo Rivera.
Geraldo, Geraldo, yeah.
He was looking for Al Capone's secret vaults.
Yeah. I remember that in the 1980s. And all night you're waiting to open up this vault, you know.
Yeah.
And then you got nothing to show me after all
I found was some old bottles. You know, that was it. You think Al